In this week's episode, our guest host Nadea travels to France to meet up with Petronas' Talent Development Program nominee, Jasman Jaafar.
Bonjour! Join me right here in Nice, France as I hang out with Jasman Jaafar by the beautiful Mediterranean Sea.
And in our Through the Chicane segment, I talk to some of Malaysia's most talented two-wheel racers. Hey guys, join me as I have a little chat with your favorite Capri boys from Petronas Yamaha CKJ.
I'm Nadea Evers.
I'm Jasman Jaafar.
And this is Motorsports at Petronas. Hey there, motorsports fans! I'm standing right here in Nice La Belle, which also means Nice the Beautiful. Just take a look around. I don't think I need to elaborate on that. Located in the southeast coast of France, Nice is the second largest French city on the Mediterranean coast.
Nice has a population of approximately 344,000 people and is the fifth most populous city in France, with technology and tourism as its main income, which makes Nice the second most populous city in France after Paris. The Nician surroundings are not only famous for its relaxation qualities, it is also a place of inspiration. Many Western painters, such as Henri Matisse and Marc Chagall, have been drawn in by the spectacular and laid-back beauty.
One of the perks of being a part of the motorsports world is the traveling. You get to experience the culture and breathtaking scenery. Just 2 hours away from here is the Paul Ricard circuit, which happens to be on the World Series by Renault's race calendar. That is the single-seater Formula Car Racing Championship that Jasman Jaafar is involved in. A Petronas Talent Development Program nominee, Jasman is making his mark amongst Europe's finest up-and-coming racers.
Jasman Jaafar is currently racing in the World Series by Renault in the Formula Renault 3.5 Series category. A British Formula 3 vice champion, he has his mindset on conquering the racing world, and he definitely has the talent and passion to see it through. At just 22 years of age, Jasman has amassed an amazing amount of winning experiences.
Hey Jasman, check out the view.
Incredible, eh?
I know. So how are you?
I'm good. Season has been going very well. Loads of stuff learned this season, so pretty happy.
That's awesome. So you obviously travel a lot for your races. What's that like?
It's tough because there's a lot of roles that I'm in as well. Obviously the main championship that I'm racing, the attachment with Mercedes-AMG Petronas, which I go to 5 Grand Prix to, and also some training camps that I do within the year. So yeah, it takes a lot of traveling, but I'm enjoying what I do, so not too bad.
Wonderful. So the Formula Renault 3.5 series, what's that like? How do you like it, and what's your car like this season?
It's a very competitive championship. It's been one of the highest junior category championships that's produced a lot of top racing drivers like Sebastian Vettel, Jaime Alguersuari, etc. that's graduated to Formula 1. It's a very tough championship, but a very big steep learning curve championship for myself to learn and as well feed in the championship. So I'm enjoying it. The car is very quick. We're not far off Formula 1, and I think it's a good stepping stone for young drivers like myself to learn.
So it's your second year with the World Series. How has it developed you into a four-wheel single-seater driver?
I think I'm thankful and privileged to be given 2 years in racing in a very high level championship. I've developed so much as a driver racing with the best and also with one of the top teams such as ISR Racing. It's been a big step in my career, especially racing in big tracks such as Monaco, Spa, and recently Budapest and Paul Ricard. It's an amazing opportunity, to be honest, and I hope to further my career more in such a high-level championship.
Well, I hope so too. Now, speaking of racing, are you superstitious? Do you have any specific rituals that you do during the race weekend?
I do. It's not much that I share about, but the most obvious thing is on a race day, I like to wear everything on my right, which is a bit weird. Right socks, right gloves, wearing my racing suit on my right, entering the car on my right. But it's something I've been doing since I was a kid, you know, in go-karting, so it's become second nature to me to do it. But even though if I didn't do it, it's not a crime, you know, it's not too bad. But I have to do it before I jump.
Does it bother you if you're racing and you don't do it?
Yeah, a little bit, but not too much. Not too much.
During the race, what goes through your mind? Are you reciting the corners, or you're just completely focused?
Honestly, not much. As long as I keep my procedures right, I'm focused on doing everything right, you know, like having a good start, doing a good pit stop, because I'm always communicating with my engineer, so there's not much time to actually, you know, think of what I shouldn't do, because by then you should know what you should do. So it's just getting onto the job, do it and do it your best.
But is it sometimes distracting though? I mean, speaking to your engineers while trying to race at the same time?
Honestly, motor racing in a very high level is you have to multitask because there's a lot of things going on. For example, you know, your tire starts to lose grip, and then you know you have to find the best time to call the best pit stops. You still got to race and fight with the guys in front. You know, you still, like in World Series, you have DRS time management that you need to manage. So loads of things are going on. In Formula One, to what I learned at going to the Grand Prix, there's even more. So it's a good training ground as to what I'm doing right now, and you got to get used to it before you go to the upper stage.
Quick question. Who determines the pit stop? You or your engineers?
You see, the engineers would find what's best. You would know how much grip you have in the tires. So it's a balance between how much you can sacrifice and how much you can take the opportunity of what's best in the pit stops.
Interesting. So tell me, when you're back home in Kuala Lumpur, when you go out with your family and friends, do people recognize you?
Oh, what a question. I guess so.
What's it like?
I appreciate the fact that they follow what I'm doing and following my achievements, and the support I get back home is incredible. I think without getting the support, I wouldn't be where I am today. So it's nice, and it's nice to see that lots of people appreciate what us Malaysians done in the motor racing league.
So now I know you're really good at racing, but tell me, what's your secret talent?
It's purely hard work, to be honest. Hard work and sacrifice are the two main things I would put in my career. Why hard work and sacrifice? Is because I had to leave at a very young age to live abroad, and I had to find my path and my way to find what's best for my career at a very young age. I was given the Petronas opportunity at a very young age as well, but to the hard work that I've put in, we are where we are now. We're knocking on the doors and hopefully making the big step soon.
Well, I have so many more questions to ask you, but I can't help but hear the Mediterranean Sea calling me.
Well, I got a challenge for you. Since you've been asking me whether you want to drive, but
okay.
I'm offering you to race around the Mediterranean Ocean on jet skis with me. So, are you excited?
I am.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Thanks so much, Jasmine. I had an awesome time.
Cool, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. With Petronas's talent development program, young Malaysian talents such as Jasmine Jafar are able to nurture and further develop his talent for four-wheel racing. I hope that all of you will join me in supporting your local talents in their pursuit of realizing their racing dreams.
This is Malaysia's Sepang International Circuit. This circuit has seen the likes of your favorite bikers, Valentino Rossi, Jorge Lorenzo, Marc Marquez, Hafiz Sharin, Zamri Baba, Azlan Shah and Ahmad Fuad Baharudin, just to name a few from an extensive list. There we go, we have got Azlan in the background. Now they are going full gas right here at this circuit. Even the riders from the Underborn Championship, the Malaysian Cup Prix Championship, get to battle it out on this track. With that being said, I will be talking to the riders of Team Petronas Yamaha CKJ who will be competing in that championship to get to know them a little bit better. And you would expect the interview to be held right here, but I thought a little bit more relaxed atmosphere would get them talking. So I'm off to meet them at Malaysia's favorite playground, Sunway Lagoon. Petronas Yamaha CKJ is the first team in the Yamaha marquee at the Malaysian Cup Prix Championship to be a fully backed factory team since 2013. Petronas Yamaha CKJ are counting on Muhammad Effendi Rosli and Muhammad Afif Amran in the CP130 category. Representing the team in the CP115 category are Tringado-born riders Ahmad Shukran Aizat and Muhammad Irwan Hafiz Amran. Sunway Lagoon is located at one of the many suburbs in Kuala Lumpur. This theme park has been a favorite weekend hangout for KLites and out-of-towners since 1993. It's going to take me roughly about 45 minutes to get there from the circuit, so let's get a move on. Afif, Effendi, welcome on the show. Nice to see you once again since Broga Hill.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was really early in the
last year.
morning. Thanks for remembering. Well, every time I see you, we're always in a nice place. Now it's Sunway Lagoon, so this is going to be really exciting. So, start with you first, okay? This is your rookie season in CP130. How does it differ from CP115 that you were competing in? Are the riders more aggressive?
CP115 bezanya dengan CP130 ni, semua rider CP130 sangat lebih agresif dan mereka lebih berpengalaman lah. Dan di situ saya cuba mengatur strategi yang baik lagi dan saya cuba selasikan diri lagi dengan CP130.
I see. So you are one of the teams in the championship that competes with a factory bike. How does a factory bike differ from all the other bikes on the grid?
Kelebihan dia terletak di dari segi teknikal handling dan power engine lah.
So has your approach to racing, perhaps your fitness regime, your riding style differ from last year?
Pada tahun lepas, fitness saya berada di tahap konsisten dan tahun ni saya perlu upgrade lagi fitness dan fizikal dan mental saya kerana saya beralih ke satu kategori yang sangat mencabar pada dan di situ saya cuba upgrade lagi lah mental dan fizikal dan mengatur strategi yang lebih baik lagi.
Okay, I know that you are still racing in the Asia Road Racing Championship in the underbone category. But what is it about the Cup Prix Championship that is so special and make it so much more outstanding than all the other championships that you have competed in?
Berbezanya race di RC dan di Cup Prix kerana Cup Prix lebih mencabar. Berbeza track besar, berbeza track RC ni track yang besar dan senang untuk handling dan di Cup Prix ni track yang agak sempit dan di situ menguji kekuatan mental rider di mana rider itu mempunyai mental dan fizikal yang kuat ataupun tidak.
I see. Okay, all the best. Thank you so much, Afif. Now moving on to Effendi. Are you ready? Okay. Macam takut aja. Okay, so I know you've been racing in the Capri Championship for a while now, but for the benefit of those who still do not know you yet, how did it all start for you? How did you start racing and what made you decide that you want to race professionally?
Sebenarnya saya bermula daripada seorang penonton yang menyaksikan pelumba-pelumba senior berlumba. So dari situlah saya menanam minat dan azam untuk menjadi seorang pelumba. Pada tahun 2004, Petronas telah menganjurkan untuk mencari pelumba berbakat baru. So saya ada menyertai, tapi nasib kurang menyebelahi daripada saya tak dapat sertai tim Petronas lah. Saya meneruskan juga dengan niat saya untuk menjadi seorang pelumba dengan memula sebagai pelumba bersendirian lah. Dan selepas 2 pusingan saya beraksi dengan kelas bersendirian, saya di flower untuk memasuki satu pasukan Yamaha.
Well done. So from a spectator watching the telly to a racer right now. So dreams do come true. And you race with the number 36 on your bike. What's the story behind that?
Saya pernah berlumba menggunakan nombor yang banyak berbeza. Saya pernah menggunakan nombor 1 pada perlumbaan Asia di mana nombor 1 tu adalah nombor overall champion. Dan saya pernah menggunakan nombor 2 itu nombor overall saya juga second overall. So saya pernah menggunakan banyak jenis nombor, cuma saya sangat berminat dengan nombor 36 di mana nombor 36 ni memberikan saya satu semangat untuk memberi saingan pada pelumba-pelumba lain lah.
Who is your idol and why?
Okay. Saya minat dengan Valentino Rossi di mana Valentino Rossi banyak pencapaian dan meraih kemenangan. Tapi semangat juang pelumba saya minat pada Marc Marquez lah.
Wow.
Kerana semangat juang dia sangat tinggi. Saya ada lihat video-video dia di mana dia pernah bermula di dalam kawasan pit area dan mengambilkan perlumbaan tu nombor 1. So saya cakap dia ni semangat yang agak kuat. So saya ambil dia sebagai saya punya mentor.
Very nice. I believe that he deserves to be champion too. But well done. All the best to you, Effendi. Thank you so much for being on the show. Right, Aizad, Erwan, thank you so much for being on the show. I talked to your other teammates earlier. Now it's down to the both of you. We'll start with you, okay? Perhaps you could tell us how you started in your racing career and what is it about racing that you made this into something that you want to do?
Saya bermula dalam sukan pemotoran ini daripada saya kecil, sejak saya berumur 7 tahun. Saya bermain dalam motosikal minibike. Dari situ saya bermula dengan dunia pemotoran. Ayah saya yang mengajar saya dalam dunia motoran. Saya berterima kasih pada ayah saya.
Okay, and what is it about racing that you enjoy?
Dalam perlumbaan motosikal saya suka bila dicabar dan kelajuan motor saya suka rasa dengan kelajuan motor tu.
Tak takut langsung?
Tak.
What? That's what makes a good racer. You like the adrenaline rush, you like the speed. So well done. And you race with the number 50 on your bike. Yes. Now what's the story behind that number?
Nombor tu pilihan saya sendiri dengan mengenai keluarga saya. Saya ada 5 adik-beradik dan saya memilih nombor 50. 50 tu mengenai saya yang pilih sendiri nombor 0 tu.
Oh, so that's why you tak nak 5 lah. You nak 50. Oh, so special sikit lah. Tak nak 15, 25 lah.
Lagipun saya sama dengan Abang Hafiz Amran. Saya bersama dengan dia dari kecil sampai ke besar saya mengikut jejak dia.
Okay, so umur 50 tahun boleh bersara lah. Okay, so good luck with that. One last question. Yes. Who is your idol and why?
Idola saya itu Valentino Rossi. Sebab Rossi mempunyai menunggang, walaupun dia otak, tapi dia sangat berbisa dengan menunggang, dengan riding dia.
I agree as well. Okay, let's have a chat with Erwan. Hello. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit about yourself. How do you start in your racing career and what is it about racing that you love?
Pertama sekali, saya minat dalam sukan pemotoran dari dalam
Mula saya dalam pocket bike. Umur saya dalam masa tu umur 9 tahun. Saya ceburi dalam bidang pocket bike selama 7 tahun.
Okay.
Situ saya mula dibesarkan dari pocket bike. Dan saya mula ikut jejak ayah saya.
And you race with the number 22. What is the story behind the number?
Saya suka nombor 22.
Oh, okay. So tak ada story belakang nombor tu. Okay, last question. Well, your friend here said he likes Rossi. Who is your idol and why?
Idola saya ialah Valentino Rossi kerana dia penunggang motor jentera Yamaha dan sebenarnya sangat baik.
Petronas Yamaha CKJ is definitely the team to watch out for in the Petronas AAM Malaysian Cup Prix Championship. They are also Malaysia's next generation of riders that will bring glory to men and country on the world stage. All of us here at the show wish them the very best. Don't forget to log on to www.petmos.com.my if you want to know more about your favorite teams, riders and race results. Thanks for joining me, Julie Woon, right here on Motorsports at Petronas.
From here is the Paul Ricard circuit, which is that is the single-seater racing car Formula no. Oh no, kena repeat lagi, aduh.
Yang lagi jadi lain dah.
And you race with the number 22.
50.
50. Sorry, what was that? 22 is you.